yo, it's TD Show on the hot seat, we in the zone. All things ruthless, let your passion be known. Indie films and TV, we're bringing the heat. With fresh interviews, can't accept defeat. All things ruthless, we keep it real. Discussing the films, the stories that fill. From hidden treasures to the stars on the rise. Catch the vibe, see the world through our eyes.
I can't hear you, but I love you. Thank you so much for watching the show. Thank you.
Things ruthless. Home with a ruthless addict. With your girl, take a D-Shine, yeah. We tapped in. We active. Let's go. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you ruthless. You already know the vibe with the ruthless addicts. Live online, hit that button, stay locked. We outside where the ruthless addicts reside.
Welcome to All Things Ruthless. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.
All things ruthless. Where the ruthless addicts reside. Stay ruthless, stay real things ruthless.
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? It is your girl Tika Deshawn right here at the Ruthless Roundtable, and I got the one and only VACAY-J is in the building. What's good, Jay? How are you doing today?
What up? What up? What up? What up, good people? What up, good people? Shout out to everybody in the Ruthless Roundtable world. We are in the building. We are ready. Are you ready to rock a douchey?
Okay, because we are definitely going to get into it. But before we travel down that road, we're gonna talk about season 6, episode number 8, because it was a hot bloody mess. But before we do that, we do have a special guest in the building for you guys. So y'all just hold tight. Listen, I'm a little shy right now. This man is mad cool, but I respect him because I've seen him come from one portion of Tyler Perry's Ruthless, seen him do his acting thing in other projects, and then see him back in the world of Ruthless again, and see him walking these runways. Y'all, this man is multi-talented. Y'all, we've got Dean Kanji in the building. Listen, y'all just hold tight. I got something I want to play really quickly for you guys, and then we're going to bring the one, the only Dean Kanji to the building, okay? Here we go.
Dean stepped in at 19, camera love that face. Started in the model lane, then he changed the race. USA on the car sheet, small town fire in his chest. Back home to Atlanta, said I'm built for the test. From the frame to the screen, he kept climbing up. 1 foot in the ground, 1 hand on the cup. TV filming the pressure, he never folded once. Now the whole room leaning when his name come up. Dean, he made it move. From the runway to the groove. Dean, he made it prove. He turned a dream into a room. Dean, hear the bass say, oh. Atlanta raised him, now the whole world knows. Dean, he made it move. Story on fire, and the beat don't lose. On Tyler Perry said he played Peter Cole. Ruthless in the scene, but his focus gold. Work with Taraji, yeah, that energy hit Fantasia. I had to match that grit. Then Kevin and Nick on the prank was run. Caught in the chaos till he kept it fun. That voice a new sensation, crowd screaming loud. Rock, new wave, pop, rock, making tables proud. Armenian roots, Scotch, Irish pride. German and English in the way you stride. Different roads, one name, one flame. Dean Kanji, and remember the name. Dean, he made it move. From the runway to the groove. Dean, he made it prove. He turned a dream into a room. Dean, hear the bass say, oh. Atlanta raised him, now the whole world on fire, and the beat don't lose.
Welcome to the one and only Dean Conjun. Y'all listen, Dean, before we continue, flip that thing to the side for me.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
But welcome, that's okay. Welcome to the Ruthless Roundtable. How are you?
I'm great. A lot better after seeing that pretty sick intro. I'm wicked jet lagged. I got back from London like 4 today, and
Yes.
had a rowdy good time. Just been doing laundry, settling back in, and then going to Destin tomorrow to play a show Friday night. And then my birthday's Saturday, so it's gonna be a beach weekend birthday.
Absolutely. Listen, I know you have a lot going on, and I really just want to thank you in advance for taking out a moment of your time to come through to the Ruthless Roundtable. Listen, all I can say is when I saw that Peter was given a 9th life, I was like, oh no, he's got to come to the roundtable because we got to see what is going on. But really quickly, before we get into that episode or the Peter saga, okay, I just got a few true or false questions that we want to ask.
Okay, let's go.
And by the way, this is my partner, of course,
Oh, hey.
VACAY-JayTV. Oh, don't, I'm so
Hey, how you doing?
I get
Hey, what's up, dude?
he's a great
What's up,
person.
Dean?
My bad.
Great to meet you, man. Great to meet you, man. Thank you for coming to the round table, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
of
it.
course. Thanks for
Yeah.
having me, and thanks for that banging intro. I feel like it's making me sweat. I'm like, dang, I gotta maintain that. You know?
Listen,
I'm on the way.
that part. We could never compete with you because you're in this industry anyway. You're in that music world as well. So I will never ever try to compete with you, okay? But
Thanks,
true or
TK.
false, Dean portrayed a serial unaliver in Keeping Secrets. Is that true or is that false, Dean? And tell the people whether or not you did and tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's true and false because I was more of like a Charles Manson type character. I didn't actually do the unaliving, but I was just as culpable. I think that's the word, and just as guilty. But
Absolutely.
yeah, that was actually Keeping Secrets was the first movie I did, and I did it I think within weeks of filming season 4 of Ruthless, which was my intro as Peter, upgraded from like crazy guard guy, you know.
Right.
But the characters aren't too far off, believe it or not. I think Peter might be a little more trigger happy and just a loud and proud sociopath.
Hey, I'm here for it. I was excited to be able to, go for the streaming of it, the screening of it, and then be there and then go back and watch on Tubi to watch some of the things that I kind of missed. I was like, nah, he's straight up serial. Because listen, but they did 2 cuts on that, right? They did the Keeping Secrets, this version, and then they did the director's cut. And I just want to say I prefer this one over anything. So y'all head over to Tubi. Both versions are there for everybody to check out. So yeah, it was a great project. It was great. I was excited just to see that. Oh man, he out here acting like he Peter times 12 of this particular project.
Who Peter wishes he could be, probably.
Right, that part.
It was so cool to see you at the premiere, Tika. You just popped up. I was so surprised and so happy. I was like, oh my God, she cares enough to come to this. That's awesome. And, just love what you do with the Ruthless podcast and keeping up with the tea.
Thank you, Dean. I'm gonna let Jay ask this next question.
Dean was on a Goodwill billboard. True or false?
True. That was, oh yeah, that was on 85 for a whole year, I think. yeah, back in 22, 23. That
Nice.
was surreal because it started off as just it was a goodwill shoot for like Halloween. So um I had like this nerd outfit and it was all online. And then they ended up using the one you see there for the billboard. And so, you know, that was probably the most lucrative modeling job I had just because of the billboard. And also, I remember, when I was 19 and I started modeling, I was doing like Lowe's Home Improvement, LG phones. I did an NPR ad, and I thought, man, I'd really love to be on a billboard, be kind of cool. And then, 10 years later, it happened. I just kind of walked into it. But yeah, true.
Nice.
Nice. Dreams do come true. You just never know. So,
Yeah.
y'all, true or false? Dean got into a restaurant fight over Taraji P. Henson. Is that true or is that false, Dean?
It was the server who started the fight. I was just trying to serenade her. I mean, I had all this music in my heart, and I fell in love with her during, when I saw her in Hidden Figures, and I just couldn't help myself.
Absolutely. So listen, before we continue with what it is we're talking about, because y'all are probably like, Tika, where are you going? You mean this man got into an altercation with somebody over Taraji? Listen, I got the proof right here. Y'all check this out.
Hey, we already had this conversation. Why are you interrupting me? We already had this conversation. Hey, don't push me.
It's okay.
Come on. No, I'm a member here, man. I understand, but yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah, he touched my guitar. You can't do that. You don't touch a man's guitar.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was wild.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that was you until she just showed. I was like, oh, okay, that was Dean. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Then I had a bottle cracked over my head.
I
About
remember
30
that.
seconds later. Yeah, but big haircut.
Yeah. Nice.
absolutely.
You were really playing. You was really playing the guitar because you know how to play the guitar.
Oh yeah. I do my thing.
Yeah.
Jay.
Oh, okay. Dean is a part of a tribute band.
That's correct. That's correct.
That's true. Okay.
We are
Sing in the
called
band.
New Sensation. We do we play the music of NXS, which is an Australian pop rock band from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and they have some synth pop, some funk in there, and it's a really good time. Been doing it for 3 years.
Nice.
Nice. And is it true that the name of your group is named after one of the songs of NXS?
Correct.
See?
It's probably the one that everyone's heard, but they didn't know it was from NXS. It's called New Sensation.
Right. Nice. Listen, I've been trying to do a little bit more homework because I'm like, okay, let me listen to some NXS. Let me see what's going on this little playlist from, I think it was like a 2023 playlist that I looked at. And I was like, okay, now I'm putting the connection together. I'm not going to bring up his music, but just know that, like you said, on August 14th, they are going to be performing in Destin, and y'all can get y'all tickets from rockdestin.com. So if you're in the Destin, Florida area, which I think is a really, really nice area to be in, y'all make sure y'all get those tickets and go check out Dean and his band, okay?
Thanks, Tika. Yeah, come on out. It's gonna be fun. We got like 25 songs for you, so
Wow.
it's
Nice.
gonna be a long show. Fun.
Nice, I'm sure, but it's going to be nice regardless. I've heard your voice. It's a beautiful one by all
Thank you.
means. Okay, definitely. And last but not least, yes, you mentioned your birthday is coming up. We may not be around you, but we just want to wish you an early happy birthday. Okay,
Thank you so much.
happy birthday.
Happy
You are
birthday.
welcome.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. I've never been to Destin, even though I lived in Florida for 4 years. I lived in Jacksonville, but never been to Destin. And it just so happened that we're playing down there. And so making it a weekend.
Nice. Yeah, nice. Destin has one of the most beautiful beaches, in my opinion, in Florida. So I really believe you're going to have an amazing time. But before we get to Peter, Jay, do you happen to have any questions for Dean?
Absolutely. Dean, Mean
Sir.
Dean, Big Dean. Hey, Dean,
Sir.
look, you've done dag near almost everything, right? You're a singer, you're an actor, right? You're a musician. What is something in an industry that you've always wanted to get into outside of what you're currently doing? Maybe directing, maybe, anything.
Man, that's tough. Probably producing.
Okay.
That's just because I feel like I have I know a lot of different pieces of the puzzle that would make up a film. And I've, introduced people, and I've just kind of um taken a more passive role in just helping people I love make connections with other people in the industry, other producers, UPMs, line producers, and stuff like that. And I kind of thought, well, I have some stuff I've written from like 2020. And so I guess writing, producing, and then maybe directing.
Okay. Nice, nice. Out of every actor that you have met or haven't met in the industry, what actor or actress would you like to work with in the future?
Oh man. I'd love to work with probably Alan Richson from Reacher.
Oh, okay.
He's I've been following him for a minute when he was on Blue Mountain State, which was a really funny show about, a bunch of football playing degenerates in college, and then seeing him become, Jack Reacher, because I've always, liked working out, staying in shape and stuff like that. And, you know, felt kind of like a loner a bit too. And so kind of relate to it. But yeah, I'd say Alan Richson. And then man, I feel like it'd be fun to work with Regina Hall. She is just I love her in all the scary movies.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I just saw a Deadline article. She's doing, oh shit, who's she working with? She's working with someone else. Again, jet lag. But yeah, Alan Richardson, then Regina Hall.
All right. Awesome. Okay,
Nice,
take it.
nice. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Listen, again, as always, this is an honor, but we got to talk about Peter because we kind of go from just watching Peter on the sideline. We got him in, different little scenes in the background, but
Mm.
then we even caught him, being led by River, right? And so we see him, he's getting in trouble. He done got caught up in some mess. He was halfway doing his job, but he did his best. He did what he could do, right? What did you think when they came to you and finally said, okay, you're not going to be in that background. We're going to start featuring you. We're going to give you some things to say. What did you say? What did you do? How did you feel? What was your reaction to that entire moment?
Oh man, I mean, it was surreal because I had just not really not I'd had an agent and stuff. I just felt like I wasn't really getting a lot of traction. So when, I went from, I was the highest body double and a background soldier and background Rakadushi member in seasons 1 and 2. And then 3 is when I got a few lines in 2 different, like 4 lines over 2 different scenes. And just really didn't think, anything would come of it. I mean, I thought, okay, cool. I went from background to speaking. Then season 4, when I got approached with the character Peter, I, I mean, I just couldn't believe it. I really, truly couldn't believe it because, you know, we're our own biggest critics. And I was just like, you know, I did okay in my, you know, my few moments in season 3. But, you know, I immediately just felt extremely grateful to be given the opportunity to work with all those people. I mean, Matt Cedeno, Lenny Thomas, Michelle Nunez, Nadej August, all of them are just phenomenal actors. And I've always felt, you know, I guess the best answer would be a little bit of imposter syndrome because, you know, I just felt like I just came up out the mud so fast. And they were also they were also loving and inviting before I was even Peter. And they were like, "Yeah, we'd love to have you on the show. You should be on the show." And I was just like, "Really, me? You know, little old me from Atlanta, Georgia." And so, yeah, imposter syndrome, but also a lot of gratitude and just being like, "Okay, I'm gonna make this guy completely insane. People are gonna remember him." You know.
That part. That part.
But
Jay,
yeah.
Oh yeah. So playing Peter in the show. All right, the Raku gods must be looking down on you because every time Peter's in a situation, you might be taken out, you might not be taken out. What is it about Peter that the Raku guys continue to have Peter around? And what is it like to play opposite River going back and forth? Because you guys had a lot of dialogue back and forth.
Oh yeah. I mean, you know, Peter, he is a pretty devout servant of the Raku, but he is really torn by his flesh, his, you know, his desire for River. I mean, River's also feeding him a line and really leading him on. But Peter's so desperate for connection because he's such an emotionally damaged person that he's just desperate for anyone to he's desperate to have intimacy and love and also status from someone like River, even though it's not out. To him, it's
right.
just like, oh, this is special, you know, the highest favorite boy, you know, I must be something. And, you know, even though it was more of him using me to help him get out, it was still something. So even though, you know, Peter was kind of half-assing his duty, he still did he was apparently smiled upon by the Raku gods. And I think part of that is, to speak frankly, art imitating life. Because, you know, I had a wild streak. By the grace of God, I'm still alive. And I think that's kind of why it just kind of rolled up into the character, just like, you know, shouldn't be here, but still here by the grace of God and just grateful.
Hey man,
Definitely.
I love that humble spirit in you, man. Definitely.
Yeah, it ain't me, dude.
Nothing but God. Okay.
Absolutely.
That part. Listen, oh my gosh, Dean, Peter literally gave us the plot twist we did not see. We know that River was always conniving and trying to work with others, but we just did not see him having a homie lover friend in Peter because Peter is so silent. You never know what Peter was really doing. So when they said, okay, now your relationship with the River is going to be somewhat exposed, not so much to 1,000 people, but you know, at least at this point, Joan knows that there is a relationship between River. What were you thinking? For the sake of Peter, are you trying to get this man unalived or what? What are you guys doing? What are you writers doing to this character? What was your thought? What were your thoughts and your perspective on just I'll say the plot twist of the relationship of Peter and River?
I mean, I really think they were just trying to up the stakes and light a fire under Peter's ass for someone who's such a loyal soldier to the Raku to, you know, put a piece of ass like River in front of him. Just to, like, you know, just watch him go completely mental and have all this ambivalence and just feel so torn. and then with the with, I'm sure you're going to ask a question, so I'm not going to give it away, but like the events that ensued between them, and how somehow through all that, Peter still like finds a way to love River and be in love with him and want to help him. But I was very I was very excited, to say the least, because I love playing in that danger zone with characters.
Nice. I loved it. I love that they gave more depth to the character of Peter. They kind of gave us who he was. They told us, you know, back in the season when he was in that punishment trailer with Malcolm, that, you know, his home life was not the best. And this is pretty much how he ended up here at the Rakadushi compound. And he definitely looked like that loyal soldier. But I'm yelling at the screen the whole time, Peter, your man River is trying to take you out. Do not eat the sandwich. And
Yep.
so we fast forward to where they're saying Peter has been popped by River. And I'm like, when did River pop him? When did he shoot him? Like, what is going on? But now we're here at this moment where, again, this is where Jay was talking about those 9 lives that Peter has. He was literally out there on death's floor, laid out, and River flipped him over or saw that he was still alive. And now I think this is going to be more detrimental for the character of River. River, probably, no disrespect to you, Dean, but I think River should have left Peter out there in the woods. If you were River, looking at it now, and from, you know, what happened, the relationship between Peter and River, would you have saved River if it were reversed? Would Peter have saved River if the situation were reversed, considering he was supposed to meet him out in the woods, and then when he did meet him out in the woods, he said, no, I'm not going to be able to go right now, we're going to have to wait?
I probably would have, as Peter, would have thought about saving my own skin, and just kind of walked away from the whole situation. So, I mean, it does tell you that River did have some feelings for him, I would say. But I don't know. I think if Peter was in River's position, especially his ranking in the Raku, he would have easily walked away. So I think River is, as conniving as River can be, I think he's probably has more of a heart than Peter does. But he just chooses to do bad things with it.
Gotcha. Hey.
So now you're in the infirmary. You got a little bump on your head. And when Elder Mother Mava comes in, Dr. Elder Mother Mava, right? Did you, from your perspective, did you believe that she was truly a doctor? I mean, I know you had amnesia. I know you're like, what's going on? From Peter's perspective, did you believe that Elder Mother Mava was a doctor?
No. No, not at all. He's just trying to get some answers. I mean, he is, you know, he's got a major welt on his head because, you know, after he gets grazed by a bullet, hits his head on a rock, which is, you know, implied. And, you know, Baja, she seems more like, you know, maybe she does voodoo or something with her accent, you know, probably comes off that way. So I'm sure Peter doesn't think she's a medical doctor, but he's looking at River. He's like, maybe this guy's a doctor. He's, you know, maybe he's a military doctor or something.
Right.
You know, what's all this purple robe shit? That's probably what Peter's thinking about Baja.
So he thinks she's a witch doctor. Gotcha. Okay.
Some sort. It's the accent.
It's the okay.
Love you, Baja.
Okay. Yes,
Oh, yeah, we
because
love
you
Baja.
know, Elder Mother Marva, aka Baja, will be on your neck. She will tell you something. So, you know, I absolutely love that. Again, I just have so much respect for you, for your craft. from, like I said, from going to from that front gate literally to the center of the Rakadushi compound, I just have so much respect for you. You've literally shared the screen with just about every single actor or character on the show. I kept looking at them, I'm like, yeah, he's been there. He's been with, of course, he's been with Daikon, he's been with River, he's been with Ruth, he's been with Malcolm, who was one of my favorite characters. Oh my goodness, George and Lewis. What is the feeling, or what was the feeling? And it may not, I don't want it to be, I'm not trying to make it personal, but because you kind of grew up with these other actors and some of them didn't make it to, I'll say, the 6th season. What is your feeling about kind of like starting something with these actors and then kind of not quite finishing it with them because they were, or you finished it at the point where they were finished, but you're not finishing it to the level of where you are now?
As Peter or as Dean?
As Dean, because Dean gets to go home at night when all the filming and all of that stuff is over with. But as Dean, you, like I said, you shared the screen with a lot of the characters. Of course, we got the Daikon character that was gone. You had Paula, or not Paula, but Lacey, who literally ran Dean or Peter over back in what, season 2 or 3. 3. Okay, so just those people, because I'm sure there was some kind of a connection that you made with a lot of the other actors.
Oh, of course. They all were so respectful to me, never talked down to me before I had lines. They were, we were all just hanging out and just vibing. And I was, taking notes from them, like learning all I could, and they were more than happy to like pull me up. And so, I am actually pretty sad that a lot of them aren't gone because, especially with like Daikon, Malcolm, those two I probably had the most interactions with. It doesn't feel the same that they're not there, but there is like almost a little bit of survivor's guilt. It's like, how am I making it this far, But again, I just have to be grateful and take it as a gift from the Raku.
That's right.
What's meant for you is
meant for you.
Thank you. But also, I don't know if y'all remember at the beginning of season 5, when the FBI is besieging the compound, Peter and the Highest are in the pavilion, and the Highest keeps asking for his gun. Peter keeps handing him a gun, and Highest is like, "No, my bigger gun." And Peter's like, "Oh shit." He's like, "My other bigger gun."
Yeah.
Yes.
So
yes.
I did get to have some fun with Matt in that scene. We were laughing our asses off when they yelled cut.
The other
I
big
can
gun.
imagine.
I remember that. I remember that.
But yeah,
Listen.
I do. But I am glad, like, I still have everyone else there, especially Melissa. She's been such an angel because she is Ruth, She calls the shots. And if Melissa, rides with you, then you're good.
Absolutely.
So I'm pretty sure pretty sure like her and I having a good relationship on set definitely helped keep me around as well. So thank you, Melissa, if you're watching.
Hey, whatever works. I love it. And listen, not to have turned it into a sad moment, but I just always wondered how people felt when they worked with certain, or just work with actors. Like y'all started something. Like y'all started something amazing. Y'all started with Ruthless. I recall seeing you in it was like season 1 episode 13. So you were literally there regardless from the beginning up until where they are now. So y'all definitely started something special, something different. Again, always excited to watch your progress, watch your growth. I know there are bigger, better, greater things out there for you. And if you have one or two more questions, then I'm gonna go to the chat real quick and give them an opportunity to
You know
ask.
me. You know me. You know I gotta ask these questions now.
Yes.
Big Dean. Okay, I know you can't tell us a lot, but this is the Ruthless Roundtable. Okay.
Okay.
Whatever you could tell us, we would appreciate. Okay, it's between us and nobody knows. Okay. Oh, you got me solo.
My bad.
Let it go. Okay.
My bad. Here we go. I'm sorry.
So the question, if you can answer it, is Peter going to become an Agronite?
Well, he certainly thinks so. And Obadiah is certainly feeding that to him. But I don't know. I mean, can we really trust Obadiah?
Right.
He could just be using that as like a carrot, you know, and I'm the rabbit.
You
just have to wait and see.
Okay.
That part. That part.
I love it. Thank you.
Of course.
That's all we need.
Okay, listen, this is always fun. I'm going to go to the chat real quick, Dean, and then I'm going to let you go because I know you got stuff to do, man. You are a busy man. So we do have a question from Candy. She wants to know, what's up, Candy Love? She wants to know, how long have you been playing the guitar?
22 years.
Ooh.
Yeah, 22 years.
Nice. We got Kenitra Moore. She just wants to let you know that Peter always bounces back. So she's literally rooting for Peter, okay?
Oh, thank you. Well, you know, I am a Leo. I'm a cat. I have 9 lives.
Oh, see, I keep saying that. And people might think I'm trying to be funny, but he got 9 lives.
Yeah.
Listen, and there's so many happy birthday Deans in the chat. Happy early birthday, happy birthday.
Thank you.
And so again, we got Miss Brenda Wilson who says, I love you, Dean. Okay.
Oh, Brenda. Love you too.
Absolutely. Well, listen, Dean, I am not going to hold you up any longer. I absolutely appreciate you for coming in, entertaining us with the Peter shenanigans, allowing us to get to know a little bit more about Dean Conjun. Please let everyone know where they can find you. And if there's anything else that you want to, inform the people about, you can go ahead and do so at this time.
Thank you, Tika. And first of all, love you the most for having me on here and for always being a huge cheerleader and celebrating my accomplishments and my ascension through the seasons and surviving.
Yes,
but,
absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, right now, actually, no, it's not true. So we have the Destin show, and then next, I think May, we don't have a date set yet, but we're going to be playing at the Fred Armisen Amphitheater in Peachtree City. It's a 2,500 seat amphitheater, so we're hoping to pack it out. So stay tuned for that. And I can't really talk about anything else, but you'll be the first to know, Tika.
Absolutely. No problem. I understand. Listen, I know about those NDAs, so I got you. You listen, I'm stuttering right now. I'm always excited to see you. I'm glad that you, like I said, thank you for coming through, tapping in with us, hanging out here at the Ruthless Roundtable. You've been over there at All Things Ruthless. Now you're over here at the Ruthless Roundtable. And as Jay always says, you are an official Roundtable member. Anytime you have anything you want to talk about, anything you want to promote, you are absolutely welcome to come on through and hang out with us. And listen, enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy your birthday. Enjoy your performance. Great luck on the performance. I know you're going to kill it. I've been watching those videos, and I promise at some time, I'm not a stalker. I'm just a supporter. So I promise at some point in time, I'm going to make it to one of those performances because again, your voice is amazing. I'm super excited.
Oh yeah, you're coming backstage. You're coming backstage.
Hey, okay.
Green room access, free drinks. rock and roll. Let's party.
Let's go, Dean. Let's go. Jay, any final thoughts for Mr. Dean himself?
Hey, thanks for coming through, Dean. We appreciate you, man. Appreciate the time. Keep doing what you're doing. We're gonna keep watching and keep absolutely having you back as many times as you want. It's on you.
Thanks, Jay. Thanks for making me an honorary member of the Roundtable. I'm
Absolutely,
stoked.
sir. Absolutely.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Yes. Have a good night. Thank you so
All right,
much.
y'all.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Good night.
Love y'all.
Love you back. Hey, all right, y'all.
All right.
All right,
Salute,
all right.
salute to Dean, man.
Okay. Listen, yes, definitely. Shout out and salute to Dean Hanjian, the man himself, Peter, aka Peter, the man. Okay. Jay always said this man got 9 lives, and now we see why. He's got that
Absolutely.
Leo spirit, okay? But listen, y'all, we see y'all in the chat, and we absolutely appreciate you guys for engaging with us. I hope you guys enjoyed this conversation with River, or I'm sorry, with Peter. Lord have mercy. Lord forgive me. Peter.
Breathe,
Okay.
breathe,
Dean
sister, breathe.
Hanjian.
Breathe.
And I believe, honestly, that is one of the only movies, or he's actually also in Thought. He had a role in Thought, THOT. You can find that one on Tubi as well. Okay, y'all. All right, y'all. So now we got to get into the foolishness, Jay. We have to get into the shenanigans of this latest episode of Tyler Perry's Ruthless. This again was season 6, episode number 8, entitled The Blood Still Works. Jay, let's just get into it. What was your initial reaction, and your rating? We're going to go 1 to 5, 5 being the highest, of the latest episode of Tyler Perry's Ruthless.
Yeah, so this episode definitely was fire. It was a fire episode. I really liked it a lot. It was way better than the last one and way better than the one before that. And yeah, this one, heads was rolling, and this is what we've been waiting for. So 1 to 5, I'll give it a 5. Definitely a fire episode. I enjoy it. I enjoyed Ruth. I enjoyed, everything that was going down. So yeah, I'll give it a 5. What do you give it?
Yeah, I definitely gave it a 5, Jay. And what gave it a 5 for me was called me the devil, but Elder Mother got this man sticking his hands.
Jeez. That's what gave it a 5, buddy?
That's what gave it a 5 for me, because she was ratchet and I wasn't mad at it. Okay. I was not mad at it. I was not mad at it, Jay. I'm sorry. It took the most ratchet moment for me to really enjoy. There was other, of course, there was 2 other moments, but that did it. Because listen, I thought she was over there playing, Jay. I really thought Elder was playing.
Because she was trying to get a free him to touch. Yeah. I was figuring that too, but then once he was like, "Oh, it's like super wet," and I was like, "Wait a minute, she can't be that wet." Yeah.
Oh man. Here we go, y'all. We about to get into it, y'all. Here we go. Oh, listen. So, and I gotta run it back. Hello, DJ, run it up. But we got Elder Mother, we got Ruth, we got the highest, we got him literally with a tongue in his hand. We got Ruth, first of all, we got Ruth that is running up to Andrew. She's talking to Andrew. Andrew's talking about he's got this phone, right? Don't nobody care about that raggedy behind phone. We're not trying to call the FBI. We can't trust you. Ruth is at the point where she's not allowing her left hand to know what her right hand is doing, because we know just the previous episode that Ruth was actually talking to the FBI herself. Jay, at that moment, did you think Ruth was trying to flip? Or did you think she was just being secretive, not telling Andrew, what her plan was? Because he, you just don't know what side he's ever on.
Yeah, Ruth is going to tell Andrew whatever she needs to tell him to get him to do what she needs him to do. You know what I'm saying? So now she's compartmentalizing information that she's releasing. Not like before. Before it was like, okay, we all on the same team. We all trying to get out. Now it's like, okay, I'm going to tell you to do this. Hey, is there any more Agronites? Well, why you want to know that? Because I want to take them all out. Well, I am one. She's like, come on, man. You know what this is. Stop playing games. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to take each and every one of these guys out because this is part of my plan. And again, he's not knowing the complete plan. She's not confirming the complete plan, but we all know the complete plan is to get rid of the highest. So, you know, with her compartmentalizing the information that she gives them, I'm with her on that. Don't tell everybody everything. You learned that from the last season. This season, yeah, we doing it different. We're doing it different this time. Yep.
Definitely a wise move on behalf of the one and only Ruth. And this man literally got a whole tongue in his mouth. So we see, Lord have mercy, Jay. We see that the highest has literally cut the tongue out of Teresa's mouth, and we only find out bits and pieces of the FBI's plan according to what the highest is saying to Ruth. But was it absolutely necessary for him to cut her tongue out? He said she was talking too much, and so he cut her tongue out.
I mean, I thought that's what he wanted. He wanted her to talk. You know what I'm saying? Wanted to tell everything. I mean, he found out a few things, right? But I guess she was just saying some stuff that he wasn't trying to hear. He's like, okay, that's enough. I got what I need. Let me cut out your tongue. I guess we won't be hearing from T anymore as far as her tongue is concerned until we get to the other parts. But yeah, this was kind of it was very surprising. Very surprising that he did that he cut out her tongue. Of course, Ruth is on some like, well, why did you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, we wanted more information. Like, she could have helped us out even more. Nah, I got what I needed. We're good. So,
yeah, that moment was definitely crazy for me. But Ruth says, well, she's not needed anymore. Let's just go ahead and bop, 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 bop. Let's go ahead and take her on out of there, Jay. And looks like she did. Got the brain matter, the blood splatter. We got everything on this here silver tub. So dang, Teresa, dang, is she really going to the Raku? Jeez.
I mean, there was a lot of blood after she popped. I was like, whoa, no hesitation. The Raku told me that you should do it. She grabbed it. She popped it. Bam, that's it. So I mean, I don't know. I think. Maybe I guess we're trying to cover some things up because she ain't want to tell too much, but you know, it is what it is. She had to do what she had to do. But yeah, I mean, it looks like she's done, unless there's gonna be a flip that we don't know about. But how do you fake a lot of blood? You know what I'm saying? After that, you know what I mean? So yeah, man. This was I surprised? No, because remember last season when the Haas was on some like, maybe I should save her. And she was like, no. And she slapped him down and did all this and that. She's just a crumb. So for her to take the strap and just pow, pow, I was like, wow. Even the highest was like, wow. And then turn around, as you see right here, she pulling the strap out on Agranite John. And I was like, yeah, let's go. It's time to pop him too. Let's get him out of here, B. Because I've been wanting him out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you throwing the spoon on Ruth. After you doing all types of stuff, you grabbing on Ruth, you don't even know who she is. Yeah, she should have popped him too. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I'm glad the highest calmed it down because it was like, okay, I'm going to get you in another way, John. We're going to make you suffer. It ain't going to be a quick unalivement, John. We're going to do something else to you. We're going to torture you or something. You know what I mean? So yeah, this got me hyped. Got the highest hype. I think I was hype on this whole scene. I was like, yeah, Ruth, it's time to pop off some heads. Let's go. Let's go. What do you think about it?
Yes. I was absolutely looking forward to that thing going pow right there in the center of his mug. After everything that he has done to her, flipped food on her, pushed her, you know, had her running. I don't know where she came from running. I guess she just left Agradite John in the beginning. But yeah, she had that blicky pointed at him. I thought he was about to be up out of there, y'all. Yeah. But, you know, it wasn't his time, at least not at this moment. So we see River and we see Zane in the punishment trailer, and River's stomach is growling, and he's saying, and she's saying, what's wrong with you? Like, what's that sound? Like, girl, you never heard a stomach growl before? But she was so, you know, she was talking about how she had never experienced Japanese food, because that's what he said he was craving. Man, I haven't eaten in weeks and I just want some Japanese food. I want some sushi. Is a California roll really sushi or not? In my world, California roll is sushi. What you say, Jay? And then let's just talk about, you know, I'm sorry, Manny's raggedy behind coming in there trying to, we're going to be housed together. Sir, I don't want to F with you like that. But then she also confides in River on how much Obadiah has been repeatedly raping her.
Yeah, she never had hibachi, and he had to explain what that was. you know, when the chef is there and cooking it up right in front of your face. And I thought that was kind of like, okay, this definitely is a opening eye that she hasn't experienced a lot in life. Like, again, she's still young. Like, if we go back to like whatever season we first saw Zayn, how young was she? Now here we are, 6 seasons later. She probably didn't even experience a lot. She's still in her 20s, I'm assuming. So she didn't probably experience a lot of her adulthood because she's been on the campus all this time. So she wouldn't know about hibachi. And they kind of buddied up a little bit. You know, she gave her speech about, you know, he's asking her, what's giving you this hope? What's giving you this faith? And she's like, you know, after being done over and over and over by Obadiah, I was like, dang. I mean, that was the confirmation. We knew it, but that was the confirmation of her actually being done over and over by Obadiah and the whole Manny situation. She's just like, yo, I'm keeping the faith. I'm keeping the faith. It was a hopeful conversation and speech to him. And she wanted him to do the same. You know what I'm saying? Be hopeful, be faithful. And it kind of buddied up for a second. But again, we still don't trust you, River. We still don't trust you, son. It ain't nah. Okay, we may give you a little bit of hope, but we don't trust your ass. Nah, it's not happening. So when Manny came in, again, she has to play along, even though he's being extra. Even though it's like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I gotta take care of you. You know, I only did it because this, that, and the third. He's making excuses as to why he did what he did to her. But now he's trying to make up for it. And it's like, bro, come on, man. Like, the ship has already sailed. In fact, you never had the opportunity. You took the opportunity and it wasn't the opportunity. So now it's like, come on, man, you can't make up for everything that you've done. This is part of the game. I'm ready for this all to play out, but I guess that may happen next episode because we had a lot going on in this one.
Definitely, Jay. Definitely. Every time I look at Manny, I'm just like, oh, I'm sick of you. And now I realize why Joshua Adeyeye, the actor, told me a long time ago that after this interview, you're not going to look at me the same. And now I know why. Listen, I can't stand you, sir. I hate all that he has done to Zayn. And then Ruth over there on the last episode making a bargaining, saying if you do this, you'll be able to be partner, basically bunked up or whatever, with sheltered with Zayn. And the only thing is you're not supposed to touch her. Bruh, how rude. Come on, quit playing with Zayn like that, because you know this nasty dirtbag, scumbag Manny is going to try to put his hands on Zayn. So
I think it was a lie. I think it was just a lie to get him to stop even the thought of trying to touch her. So I think it was a good move with her saying, listen, I'm gonna arrange that. She's not gonna arrange it. But she's just telling him, like, I will make those arrangements, but you can't touch her. It's forbidden for you to touch her at this point. So I think it was another part of her saving Zayn, which was great.
Absolutely. And you could just look at the fear that Zayn has in him. Like she just can't even stand to, look at him. But real quick, I want to say thank you to Gina Lloyd for the 10 coins. The 10 jewels, gold coin. Thank you.
Thank you for
we
that.
appreciate you. Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So moving right along, we got Elder Mother. It hurts. It hurts when I pee. Jay, this your line. Can you put on the line?
You doing good. You doing good. Go ahead. You doing good.
Nah, don't get embarrassed about that. It hurts. It hurts. Oh shoot, I done got blurred out.
That's something called what was it called?
What's going on with Elder Mother, y'all?
Elder
Elder Mother is going through it, and she has the going on. We buffering. Okay, Jay. Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay. She has a little thing called a gonorrhea. You pee and it hurts. It's burning. Yeah, those 26 guys, boy, 1 or 2 of them probably had some stuff. Now it's kicking in finally, huh? You shouldn't have been with all those guys, woman. What's wrong with you? But it hurts, man. You got to touch it. Come over here and feel upon it, man. And it was like, oh, it's really wet. Oh, my God. That is, I want to throw up. I wanted to throw up. As soon as I was like, gee, he still had it on his hand. He didn't wipe it off, and she brought him to the highest with that blood on his hands. Come on, bro. Like, he's like, oh, what? Oh, I can't believe it. If you don't touch me, we're gonna put you in the punishment trailer. There you go, baby. I see your baby with yes, the punishment trailer. And she said, to the highest, something is wrong. Me bleeding. The Rock was not happy with us. Do we need to go to the Rock? She was just going crazy. And because she was bleeding, and it's like, yeah, you ain't had your period in a long time. Why are you bleeding? Well, we don't have any water. I mean, she probably dehydrated. It could be a number of things as to why she's bleeding. Why do you think she's bleeding, Tinga?
Listen, I don't know if Elder Mother Mara got some toys. I don't know if she done messed with some bad D. I don't know if she done took one of them vegetables and tried to use it as a situation. I don't know what Elder Mother Marva got going on, but I don't know if this is the blood that's gonna work, but Elder Mother Marva seems to believe that she has been cursed by the Raku. And listen, when Ahaya asked her, well, why is the Aconite walking around with the blood on his hand? How did it get? I said, that's not even a point. Like, don't even worry about how he got blood on his hand. Like, what you need to be worried about is the fact that I think the Raku done cursed me. And see, I'm gonna say that this is what Marva get for doing what she did to Lacey.
Yes.
Okay. This is her karma. I don't know what is going on. I don't know if Marva got some cancer going on. She's no longer the supreme mother at this point. She the bleeding mother. And the highest told her to go ahead and go on over there to go to the nursery, go to the little clinic or whatever and clean it off. The highest infirmary. Go ahead and clean it at the infirmary. Your highest, we don't have any water. You want me to put some alcohol on it? Your highest, you don't tell nobody to put no alcohol on their cutie cat. What is wrong with you? You don't have nobody put alcohol on their baby maker. Okay.
You don't want to put it on the baby. He's like, yo, you ain't make no babies in a long time. It's not happening anymore. Just do what you got to do and take care of it. But she was like, that's not the point. It was like, mind your business. There's no reason why you need to know why this man had his hand up in pants. Okay. Oh man, disgusting. Where's my
Yeah. So, you know, somebody else who has to get experience to some blood is the one and only Obadiah. And yes, Yahya said, what you're going to do is what I told you to do. I don't care if this is River's job. If I tell you to clean up the blood, then you need to clean up the blood. Okay. This is too hard. This is not, listen, quit whining and clean up the freaking blood. Obadiah is down there. He got Andrew on his knees. Both of them are trying to wipe up the blood, but they're making an even bigger mess. And of course, this is River's job. Where's River? River's only responsible for moving the unalive bodies. He has nothing to do with cleaning up this bloody situation at the moment. But we got Obadiah and a raggedy piece of bucket of water trying his best to clean up the blood of Teresa. Jay, how did you feel? Because I was super excited to see Obadiah do some manual labor and for the highest to put him in his place.
Well, I think this is a result of the whole WWE wrestling chokehold move of who has the power and who doesn't. Okay, this is the result, because at the end of the day, I got to make sure you know who is running the show, mother freaker. Okay, it's me. And when I tell you to do something, you say yes. You say yes, your highest. You say, and he did it right in front of his lady. You know what I'm saying? And Roof was just all like, tell him, baby. Tell him what to do. So I was laughing at this part because your man, Obadiah, he has done the unforgivable to me. Like, from the highest perspective, like, you brought these Agranites in here with your own little plan. You didn't discuss it with me. So that's violation number one right there. I'm still trying to get over that part. And of course, that's why Ruth is on some like, yeah, we need to get rid of all of these guys because they're under the leadership of Obadiah. And he's trying to be you. So I think he's the highest is just playing into that. Like, yo, man, look, do what I tell you to do. Yeah, I know who else can clean it up, but you're going to clean it up right now. I was like, yeah, boy, tell him, son, tell Obadiah. You know what I mean? And I can't wait till you get to the part with Andrew, because then they start smiling, which is funny.
Yeah, I don't even know if I didn't even bring Andrew. My bad.
Okay, it's all good.
But yeah, what you got a part that you want to talk about with Andrew when he was down trying to clean up the blood? Yeah.
You know, and they was just like, yo, this is just too much. It's just too much. And just like, yeah, we just wrenching it around. And he's like, you know what? Go get River, because River's good at cleaning up. And then it's like, okay, we're gonna go get River, but he's like, I want you to clean it up for right now and do it with a smile. All right, smile.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He rubbing it in the highest, the lowest, the highest getting lower. He's just like, smile while you're doing it. And they was just like, yes, your highest, yes, your highest. I was like, dang, this is torture. This is definitely torture.
That's what they get, and I wasn't mad at it at all. But we got Ruth, and she is in control, y'all. And because of everything that is going on this Rockadusha compound, a bigger sacrifice has to be made. Yes, Elder Mother came from round the curb, leading. That's the Raku cursing us. Well, your highest, I feel like we got to make an even bigger sacrifice. And she could have picked any Rockadusha or any Agronite in the world, and I thought she was gonna take out John, but she ends up going to Agronite Will, and he's ready to be unalive for the Raku. He opens his mouth because you tell him, open your mouth. And she literally takes the sword and goes straight from here all the way to the back of the head. Jay, what was your thoughts? They don't call her Ruthless for nothing. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, this is part of the plan. I didn't know it would go here. I didn't know. Look, after she popped T, it was downhill from here. She could have like took out 5, 6, 7 other people. She at this point showed me when she popped T with no hesitation that she was on a ruthless rampage on this episode. So this right here, while it was like surprising what she did, the method in which she took him out, I was not surprised. You know what I'm saying? I was not surprised. But I was like, dang, this is wild. And even the Agronites was looking like, dang, man, I could be next, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was going to be good to be an Agronite. I don't think it's that good now. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a good idea, man. Maybe I should get up out of here. You know what I mean? So, or maybe I just need to get on Ruth's good side because Ruth is running the show. Ruth at this point is running the show. She's the one like, you know what? I got this. I'm going to handle this. I'm going to handle with Elder Mother. In fact, I'm going to handle this other part too. Let me go get this sword and handle this. I was like, wow. So yeah, this was wild.
That part definitely wild, and she did what she did, y'all. Y'all see it from the rooter to the tutor. From the anyway, I ain't gonna keep having that one up there. They might come definitely an oh my god. And then we got River, who decides your highest. River, shut the hell up. You know the highest in there somewhere lurking. You know he's in there somewhere lurking. Okay. So River is in there. He's pretending to look for the highest as he's strategically looking for the highest's money. Okay, I know that game, highest. Why, River? Why are you over there at the little bed, the little chair bed, looking, trying to raise stuff up? So he's in there trying to look for the money, right? But the highest literally pulls out like a ninja. He just pops up. And so, you know, the highest, no, let me give you the magic. He's trying to get back in good with the highest. Well, the highest is saying, listen, Ruth said, I don't really need all the magic. And plus, I done did all the magic that I had. And there's just no way I can get any more of the magic. So River is telling the highest, well, listen, if I find a phone, I can get you more magic. How, River? How? Sway? So he says, okay, well, I might not be that. First he says no. Then he's like, okay, well, I might not be that mad at you if you find me some magic. If you find a phone to get me some magic in here. But if you don't get that magic, you're gonna be up out of here. Jay, is it a threat or is it a promise?
Man, Tika, we all know that the highest is just using this guy. You know what I mean? He gonna get what he wants, and he not going to deliver on giving River what he wants. Okay, so this is again a manipulation tactic from the highest, because he's begging for forgiveness. You know, he's like, "What can I do to get back in your good graces?" He's like, "All right, well, get me what I want, get me what I need." At the end of the day, though, I'm still going to torture your ass. At the end of the day, I'm still not going to forgive you. At the end of the day, you still going to be the peasant Raku member that I have you as right now. You will never be a daikon again. That's not going to happen. I will never trust you again. So again, manipulation. It's a lie just to get him to do what he wants him to do. But go clean this up for right now because you're good at cleaning. You're good at cleaning stuff up. Okay, so go handle that. Go find me a phone. And he said, maybe I might forgive you. So there's no promise. That is not a promise. That's not a contract. There's none of that going on. So, you know, for River to fall for that, he had no choice. He had to do what he had to do again. So we'll see what happens.
Yep. Listen, if River, listen, all I can tell you, word of advice, bro, if you get that some more of that stuff, some of the magic into the compound, and he allows you to give him the dosage, you need to go on and take him on out while you can. Cause I promise you, if you don't, he gonna get the magic and you still gonna be unalive. You still gonna be up out of here. So
Might go back to being tortured again.
might go back to being tortured. But
You know?
listen, River is not just being physically tortured, he's being mentally tortured, but he's hearing the screams of everybody yelling, saying that they're hungry. I'm hungry. Help us, help us. And at first, I didn't really know how to take this part, Jay. I didn't know if he was hallucinating because he is the one that's really, really hungry. He said he hadn't eaten in 2 weeks, or are these people really, really screaming and begging for help? Because while in the meantime, the highest is in his little raggedy behind trailer talking about, we're fasting for the Raku. We're trying to, reestablish our relationship to the Raku. Also, we see that Joan is having a whole breakdown too.
Yeah.
So is the hunger getting to everybody, or is it just people just sick of hearing the highest voice and it's literally got everybody going stir crazy?
I think it is happening like in real time. I don't think it's a mental thing at all for River. I don't think he's hearing it in his head. I think he's just holding the bucket in one hand and covering his ears because he actually hears them screaming. It's like, help, we're hungry, help, help. I'm like, dang. But I think the highest also hears it. That's why he gets on the mic to try to encourage them to continue with this fast. And this is to get closer to the Raku and everything else like that. So I think this is like real time, the same way that, yeah, your girl Joan is going crazy. So I think it's all a collective thing that, yeah, they are starving to death. They are suffering, not in silence. I mean, Joan, Nader, shout out to Nader. She did her thing on this one because I believed her. I mean, she was going nuts and screaming and, had the flash drive in her breast area. I was like, I can't get you wet. I can't get you wet. Like she was just trying to hold on and just try to stay sane and, all of that. And then here comes River. He comes to the trailer begging and pleading to get the codes and the money and all of this and that. And she's like, no, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. And he's like, yeah, we can't trust Ruth because she's out for revenge. She's not out for us. So they going in still with the same conversation, but still Joan is going crazy. Nobody is eating or drinking water. That will drive you nuts. Dehydration, all of that stuff, man. I mean, you telling me you don't got no Raku cookies like stashed away? I mean, come on, you should have did something like
Right.
They don't got nothing. So it was wild to hear and to see, but yeah, that's what made the episode even more fire because this is the aftermath. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, just like you say, Jay, this is definitely the aftermath. I like this, and I gotta say this. I'm not best friends with Courtney Glade at all, but I like what he's doing.
Yeah.
In this moment, especially. He's showing us, the audience, what it is to really, really experience severe hunger, severe dehydration, to literally be locked in your rooms or your trailers, can't get out until they allow you to come out. He's literally giving us the actual picture, the visual of what it's like to go through this. And then you got this psychopath over the microphone who actually gets to eat when we're still hungry. To say, oh, we're fasting for the Raku. No, sir, you're not fasting for the Raku. You just ate a big old meal. Even though it didn't get you high like you wanted it to, you still had a meal, and we're over here suffering. So kudos to the writers for giving us the visual. The writers, the directors, photography, the cinematography, all those people for giving us a whole visual.
Again, this just reminds me of what was done. Remember after Ruth took out the guys in the beginning in that trial thing, and when the after effect of that, and how she was traumatized because of that, and she was just mentally going through it and visualizing what she was going through. I agree with you. Like them showing the actual feelings and emotions, and like we can visually see how traumatic this is. And I don't think that's ever been done before. I don't remember seeing that in past seasons. So this is a great display of storytelling.
Absolutely. All right. And listen, we get to this stupid moment where they are literally digging down into the ground. Now,
Yeah.
people were asking me, how did they not see the grades? For me, and this is just my opinion, because as you can see, Desiree and Cal and the engineers, this is where they are. This is how far they have gotten with digging underground. So I think what they did was dig straight down, probably maybe 4 or 5 miles or more away from the Rakadushi compound,
Right.
dig straight down at least 7 or 8 to 10 feet, so that the tallest man will be able to actually stand up in this thing that they're about to have to walk through,
Yeah.
because they're going to have to send a whole lot of people, a whole lot of troops, soldiers, whatever the case may be, through this whole tunnel. And so they've dug down, but they've gotten to a point, and y'all bodies start literally hitting the floor. And
Crazy.
then they're seeing the prints of children's bones, Jay. Thoughts on this whole situation. And this is
Well,
what Desiree has been pausing on. She's been taking her time getting to this point, but now, because there are bodies, she can say, oh, the highest has been unaliving people. No, we got to connect. We got to make sure he's the one that actually did it. No, you got a body, honey. All you got to say, that's me yelling at Desiree. I'm sorry, Jay. All you got to do is say the highest did it and get his behind up out of there. Okay.
yeah, she's doing too much, but these guys, I don't know, they miscalculated, because if we're burying people 6 feet deep, this looks like they only went down 7. Okay, because to have bodies fall from the top of the tunnel, you only went maybe 8, 10, you know what I mean? And the top of that tunnel is at the 7 mark. And for them to be falling from the ceiling like that, to see skulls and robes and children's shoes and all of that stuff, I was like, oh my God. And again, I keep saying this, I've been saying this from the beginning. Like, how was the Raku not hearing these guys underground? Okay, now again, the burial part is off the campus. So they're not even like under the campus yet. We know that they buried them off campus. So they're on their way to the campus. It was just wild to see these bodies. It was a couple of bodies that fell, and it was just wild to see the what was on the ceiling as far as those skulls and baby skull, like crazy, B. That's why this is a fire episode.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. They definitely did their big one in this episode, Jay.
Oh, yeah.
I can't say it enough. Writer, director, producers, a camera, cinematography, all the sound, everything was literally perfect, y'all. They tried to give us a little soundtrack in there with a couple of songs, with the movement, the score, I should say. So yeah, this is exactly why, other than Elder Mother Marvel's incident, this is why I really gave the episode absolute 5 out of 5 for me, y'all. And so, oof.
Yeah, and they almost got crushed. I mean, these guys are not doing their job right, to me. These diggers or whatever you want to call them, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did this happen where now like boulders are falling down? Like, you guys, you're not doing it right. You're not making sure that it's as secure as it needs to be. You know what I mean? I mean, they almost got taken out, so yeah.
Yep. So for sure, Jay, and in my engineer mind, like, I think I know what I'm doing, but I know how to keep some fish from falling from the ceiling, right? In my mind, right? What they're supposed to be doing is putting up what they call like the stakes or those poles to kind of have some type of support, even if it's one that runs all the way across, and then you got one in the middle, like a balance beam or something to keep everything from literally falling down. So once again, this is another mistake that the FBI is making. They got these engineers, these diggers, whatever you want to call them, they effing up. But Cal and Desiree going to make it to the next episode. We're definitely gonna see what's going to happen next. But that was it. That was literally the end of the episode, Jay. Listen, this has been a very fun night. This has been a very entertaining night. Us having this conversation, talking about this latest episode of Tyler
Yeah.
Perry's Ruthless season 6, episode number 8. Then to have Dean Conjun come on in, aka
Yeah.
Mr. Peter. This has just, oh my God! If y'all
It's
could
been-
really feel how I feel, this
Well, look,
been a
we
good night.
we saw how it was entertaining to watch you blush and to watch you conduct yourself. You did a very well hosting of the interview. But yes,
tried.
we know we see that she was very excited. And again, you've known him before and you've done some work with him before, so it's only right. You know, it's like seeing your fam again, seeing your fam again. So yeah, this was definitely a great one. And again, shout out to you, Dean. Thank you for coming through and
Yes.
hanging with us. And like I said, and like we said, you are officially part of the round table. And yeah, this has been a fun experience, family. So yeah, we're looking forward to the next episode. What will happen next? We shall see on the next episode. Which, yeah, I mean, this is not a break, right? We're at episode 8. It's not a break, is it?
Well, from what I've read, Jay, I saw that we have 20 total episodes. So
Okay.
I'm thinking, I don't know, because sometimes the internet can be incorrect.
Right.
But if it is 20 episodes, then we should at least get up to episode 10 before we have a break. Don't give us
Yeah.
no mid-season break. Don't give us none of that. Just give us the 10 episodes and pray that it comes back sooner than later. Because
Yeah.
y'all know how they do Ruthless. It's what they call it. It's the redhead stepchild of the Tyler Perry
Tyler
series.
Perry.
Like they
Yeah.
get treated the worst.
Yeah.
So
Well,
but
we usually have part A and then part B, right? So if they're
Mhm,
still doing it
mhm.
that way, even though we're in a new home, this is a new home at Paramount Plus. I hope they just give it all to us with no
Right,
breaks.
like they do in the Oval, right?
Right. Just give it all to us week by week, though. Don't give the rest. Just week by week, like you've been doing.
No. Yeah.
Don't mess up. You're doing good so far.
Right.
But yeah, this has been great. Again, like I said before, not every episode is gonna be great. Not every episode is gonna be good. Some episodes, maybe 1 or 2, maybe but this last one right here, fire.
Right.
I want more. Now don't slow down, because
Jay will be back.
But see, Courtney, this is different. This is Courtney now. You know what I'm saying? It's not Tyler writing this thing. Because with Tyler, he'll give you like a fire episode and then he'll back off from it a little bit, and then we'll kind of sit there again and then wait for another episode to come. And then the episode after that may pick back up. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping for the best.
That part. Absolutely, Jay. But listen, we have a new follower. They say, oh my God, I finally found someone that covers this show correctly. I'm new here. Hello, everyone. Hey, Keish3375.
Hey.
Listen, if you like what you're hearing and you want more, please go ahead and subscribe to both channels. All Things Ruthless, as well as VACAY-JayTV. Tap your notification bell, because we do the Ruthless Roundtable every single Wednesday, 8:05 or 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But we will be doing it live. So please, thank you. Come on back. We're glad you're enjoying what you have seen so far.
Welcome to the family.
We got it, and this was created. The Ruthless Roundtable was indeed created by the VACAY-JayTV. So he's the innovator, the creator. Let me see if I can point. There we go. The innovator, the creator of the Ruthless Roundtable.
It's
okay,
all good.
Okay. And then we got. But why is only Joan and River the only ones hallucinating when no one is feeding? I think it's just that's who they exposed us to. That's who they showed us.
Yeah.
If the people are really screaming, hey, they're the main characters. That's just my thought, Jay. I think that's why they only showed the two of them. But plus, he was already on his way to Joan, so why not show what River has going on, and then show what Joan has going on, and they collectively come together, kind of like losing their minds.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think they're hallucinating. And I agree with you. They are part of the main characters, right? So if we just saw River with the highest cleaning up the mess and promising the highest he's going to find the phone, and the highest not promising anything, it's only right. We see him walking away and with the bucket and hearing these screams. It was the perfect time, and then they just connected with him going to see Joan. So We're seeing both sides of him actually being outside hearing the voices, and then we see Joan going through it too. So I say that it's not a hallucination. I say that everybody's going through it. Everybody's suffering. Yeah.
That part, absolutely. And we got a couple of people that are mentioning they think that the bodies that fell were Teresa and George. And it's very well possible. What if while they were digging downstairs, River or whomever is normally the one burying the bodies was digging upstairs, and then he just dug a little too deep and the hole just dropped them on in.
Diva,
I don't know, y'all.
That would be something, Diva. That would be something. I mean, if we were writing the show, right? That would be something like they dig too deep and the bodies fall and the guys upstairs like, what is that down there? There's a light coming from down there. What is going on? And then they jump down and then boom, next thing you know, they're fighting. And then Thank you, baby. Appreciate you, baby.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hey,
Listen, they want Jason. They really want Jason to come from the Oval to help with this here tunnel. They need somebody, anybody. Jason is a master innovator of all things tunnels, right?
Look, I love a crossover. Give me a crossover. Give me an Oval crossover anytime. I'll take it. I'll take a crossover. Yeah.
Absolutely. One more question, y'all. Desiree is starting to make me feel she was in on this because she has had plenty of opportunities to catch Tyrone and she keeps stalling and making dumb mistakes. What you think, Jay?
I don't know. That's a good thought there. I don't know if she's in on it because she's trying too hard to try to shut this down. So if she was in on it, I don't think she would try so hard to get it shut down. You know what I'm saying? Like if she was in on it, she would like take them someplace, like she would detour them from going and doing all this stuff, this and that and the third. You know what I'm saying? She's all for it. Like, yeah, let's do the tunnel. Let's do this. And you know what? Nah, you shouldn't do that. That's not a good plan. So she's all in trying to get the highest shut down. It's just that they're just bumbling idiots. That's how they write them. They're just the worst FBI ever on TV, period. In the history of TV, they are the worst. And the diggers and whatever you want to call them, they're the worst too. Like anything that they are associated with is just terrible. You know what I'm saying? So
effing up, left and right.
That idea, you sending Georgia Teresa in, that is the worst idea in the world. And that was Desiree's idea. Like, so come on, she's just terrible.
Effing up.
Yep.
last one for sure, and this one is for you, Jay. Trina Boo wants to know, what is Ruth's plan? Because at this point, I agree with River. She don't care about them. She really don't. She care about Zane, and that's about it. But what do you think, Jay?
Yeah, Trina Boo Boo, good to see you. Yeah, so we know that the plan is to ultimately take out the highest, but she has to get these obstacles out of the way. So the obstacles are the Agranites and Obadiah. She keeps every episode, she keeps reaffirming to the highest that they're trying to take over the campus. So she's going to insert that. And that's why, we missed the part where Obadiah was trying to interrupt. Remember when Elder Mother was like, oh yeah, she was going crazy. And Ruth was like, calm your ass down. Okay. All right, just calm down. And she was running the whole situation. And Obadiah was like, highest. And the highest was like, don't interrupt. Like, relax.
Put him in place.
Right. Putting him in his place. So while she is like pumping up the highest's ego and saying, yeah, these guys are trying to take over, but we ain't gonna let them have it. She is diabolically, there you go, because that's your word, but I had to add on the Kali. Diabolically, I still ain't saying it right.
Diabolically
trying to get rid of the Agranites, Obadiah, and eventually make the highest so vulnerable that she could take that same sword and chop off his dang or his head. One of the two.
They both connected.
Oh Lord. Because Ruthless will do it.
Ruthless after dark. She will do it.
Ruthless will chop off anything. Okay.
Listen, y'all, listen. That was it. That was the end of the episode. And myself, Tika, and VACAY-J, I'm sure I can say for him, we absolutely appreciate you guys. We absolutely appreciate you guys for coming through, engaging with us. And I hope you guys had an amazing rest of your night. Jay, let the people know what's going on over there at VACAY-JayTV.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So again, once again, great job on the hosting this week. Next week I will be hosting and we'll be keeping this thing moving. You know what I'm saying? Rufus Roundtable. First and foremost, shout out to our girl EJ. You know what I'm saying? Keep healing, keep going, keep doing whatever you need to do. You'll be back very soon. We're keeping you in our prayers. That's number one. And that's number two. And number three is we have the Raising Canaan Power Therapy coming up on Saturday. Family, I gave you a week. If you watch Raising Canaan, the series finale is over. We found out about Rock. We found out about everybody, but I'm doing therapy this Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. What is that? 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come through for your therapy. We're going to work it out. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get through this. A lot of traumatic things happened in Raising Canaan.
Thank you.
So your boy is going to be here as we talk through this, as we get through this. We're going to talk about how to get through all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I saw that. And we got Fightland coming up. Fightland, you know, first reaction. So I may do that probably Thursday. You'll be there. Perfect, Keish. I look forward to seeing you. And so I got Fightland first reaction for episode 3 coming up. Check out for that. And just did Raising Canaan live discussion with Shade the City Girls the other night. So check that out. And yeah, family, just keep your notifications locked. Subscribe to VACAY-JTV and All Things Ruthless and the TV Junkies and every other channel that we're associated with and rock with. Definitely subscribe. And we appreciate your engagement. You know what I'm saying? The more you engage, the more notifications you're going to get. So we appreciate it. And once again, shout out to Dean. Thank you for coming through. And we'll see you. We'll see you as you come and continue to do what you're doing, because you got 9 lives. So that means you're going to be around Ruthless for a long time. Okay? So we're probably going to see you again, brother. Thank you for coming through.
Absolutely. And definitely have to mimic what Jay said. Sending prayers to my girl EJ. Lord, give her the vision that she needs. Give her everything. Give her her heart's desires. In your name, I pray. Amen. That's my girl. And you know, life is life. We go through things. I'm praying for anybody out there, y'all. This ain't no preaching sermon, but I just was inclined to just pray that everybody, if you're going through something, I pray that you can recover from it. You can move through it. You can push past it. Leave it in the man himself's hands. Everything is going to be all right, y'all.
I agree. Confirm.
Yes. With that being said, coming up on the channel, All Things Ruthless, we got Diara from Detroit tomorrow night, y'all. Diara is on some stuff. She stayed investigating and getting herself into trouble, but we absolutely love talking about Diara from Detroit. So myself and the ladies will be talking about that on Thursday. Then it's gonna be some stuff in between. I'm going back and forth on whether or not I want to do Fightland. I actually enjoy it, but I'm just in between as to whether or not I want to do recaps, but it's okay. I absolutely recommend it to anybody who is looking for something good to watch, to check out Fightland, and definitely head over to VACAY-JTV, because he definitely gonna have the recaps for you. Okay,
absolutely. And you know, this is an open invitation. You know how we do. Like, if you want to start talking about Fightland, you already know the door is always open for you, so we can always have a live discussion on that whenever you want.
Absolutely. Definitely. You know, I got to get my brain, brain, because I still got Oval Brain as well. We're talking about Oval on All Things Ruthless as well. And they dropping literally 2 episodes at a time, trying to finish wrapping that up. So if you ever want to come and talk about the Oval, you want to welcome. We passed your episode 13 now. So we can catch you back up. We can catch you back up.
Let me know when the next time you going. I'm coming. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm bringing some casserole. We gonna sit down.
Absolutely, and talk about absolutely. And I'm gonna bring the, because I ain't cooking nothing. Okay. And yeah, and that's pretty much it for now, though, y'all. I'm sure I will pop up with something else for the channel. I want to say thank you to the Ruthless Addicts. Y'all came out on Tuesday as we talked about Tyler Perry's Ruthless, and this was the fans' reaction. I do this show every Tuesday specifically for the fans, because I want to pull your comments. I want to hear what you guys are saying and what you guys are thinking about the episode. So every Tuesday, y'all, listen, I work all day long, and then I get off and come home and do the Ruthless live fan reaction at 10:45, 10:50 at night. So if y'all are still up and y'all want to talk about it, it's your perspective, I got you. Come on in on Tuesdays. And y'all just stay locked in, because there is so much other TV coming up. Y'all be prepared. Beauty and Black is on its way back.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, there's so
covering
much
that too.
girl. Oh my God.
The
So
drop,
much TV, Jay.
the Snowfall spinoff is coming in September. It's
So
gonna be
much
crazy.
TV.
Yeah, we got mad TV coming. Yo, family,
That
lock
part.
in with all things Ruthless, lock in with VACAY-JayTV. We gonna have it for you. We gonna talk about it. We gonna rap with you about it. It's gonna be fire as usual, fam. We appreciate the love. Shout out to my VACAY VIP members as well. Y'all holding your boy down. This month, real quick, not to make it a somber moment. It's a celebration. This is actually, and I don't mean to make it about me. This is actually the month, a year. This is a year since I almost lost my life in a possible car accident. So I'm happy to be alive. Happy to be here with you. Happy to be here with y'all. Keep your boy in prayers.
Yes.
And we're gonna keep this thing moving for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? So we here. We here.
And you said we made it. We made it. Okay.
Hey.
Anyway, you guys. Anyway, absolute love, peace, and appreciation to you all, Ruthless Addicts and Ruthless Fam. We about this thing because y'all know Tika and Jay, we'll talk all night long to y'all.
All night.
But that being said, we about this thing. You guys have an amazing rest of y'all week, and we're gonna see y'all soon. Stay ruthless.
Salute.
Down the fly, sharp like a knife, unpacking the moments that bring stories to life. In all things ruthless, it's about you. You should follow us and see it through.